This is Late Night Health. This is the radio show that cares about the most important part of your life, your health. Hi, I'm Mark Allen, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. And during the next 2 hours, we're going to take a look at a wide variety of health topics that touch each and every one of us. We're going to be talking during hour 2 with Christine Horner. She's a medical doctor and has a great book. And we're going to be talking about summer detoxing to not only improve your skin, but also to improve your energy levels. We're going to spend some time, I think, during hour 2, along with our co-host of the week, Nick Newmont, and the insane Daryl Wayne. We're going to talk about waiting at the doctor's office, one of the things that I love to talk about, but hate to do. So we'll be in that. Stephanie Marengo joins us in a little bit too. We'll be talking about her book, Your Body and the Stars. And of course, Robert Clancy, the author of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Soul, will be joining us. And Robert's got some really neat topics for us today. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to do some really fun things with Robert. So, in fact, with Robert, you should check out latenighthealth.com because Robert has his own special page. And you'll see his pretty picture. And our web mommy, Becca, has made it look very, very nice. So thank you, Mommy Becca. All right, we turn now to Nick Newmont from the Newmont Center. This man, Nick, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mark. It's good to be here.
Nick and I, we're new friends.
Right.
Just about 3 months, something like that.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Nick is, he's the co-president of the Westlake Village Holistic Chamber of Commerce, right, which I am a member of. He's a numerologist. You're an astrologer. You're an intuitive. You channel dead people, or is that a certain dead people?
Well, I am a medium and a channel, meaning I can talk to deceased relatives, but there are certain, in the healing work that I do, and I'm an intuitive healer, I correct the energy field, there are certain angels and guides that I talk to that are important to the process when I'm working on someone. Gotcha.
I had a session with Nick last week, a brief session. I thought it was a brief session, Daryl. I thought we were there. I thought I was in his office for roughly 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes had passed.
Wow.
I went completely out. It was amazing. And I felt relaxed, and I literally flew out of there. I can't explain it. The man didn't touch me at all. I mean, it's magic. Is it magic, Nick, or is it natural?
Well, it's natural, and the reason it's natural is because what we're doing is addressing the energy field, the literal electromagnetics that the body generates. And so when we talk about feeling low energy, high energy, not liking someone's energy, I mean, it's an emanation that the energy field puts out, so that when we get near someone, that's why we say we like or don't like someone's energy.
I know somebody who likes me, in fact, likes Daryl. And
wow,
I know the one person.
What's the chances of that?
Not much. But she's an energy vampire, is what I call her. Mm-hmm. And I can't be around this person much. Is that common?
Oh, well, it's normal. I wouldn't say it's common, but it is normal that, look, what you're talking about there is giving versus taking.
Right.
And, we in the metaphysical world and healers, we refer to people like that as psychic vampires. They just leech on and drain you, and it could be friends, family members, it could be a coworker, anybody that is just taking energy.
Is energy the basis of what we are here on this plane, this earth?
Right. We are a ball of energy. When you get into quantum physics and really get into what the 50 trillion cells are in the body, we are, in a manner of speaking, we're nuclear. We're a mass of energy. And the heart is the source of that energy. The heart generates the electromagnetic field. that goes out and supports us.
In your own world, I mean, you were a comedian, you were a stand-up comic.
Years ago, yes.
Years ago, right?
Right.
Okay. He's a funny guy. And have you always had this innate ability to say, gee, this person needs some help, or this person doesn't, or...
Well, it started when I was a kid, and we're referring to the term psychic, precognitive ability. And my mother said that there were certain things I did at times that showed, and and people ask about being psychic and so on and so forth. I grew up in a very traditional area of Western Pennsylvania where anything like that at that time was not going to be supported. And as time went on, I knew that I was developing that, but it wasn't until I moved to California in the 80s, and then people I met as time that went on that, they always say that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And my life took a huge change, and I went to formal schooling to develop all the different skills that I have, all the predictive sciences, the healing techniques. So it was really brought out.
And you just used the word science. A lot of people say, well, medicine is science. This is not. It's mumbo-jumbo voodoo. How do you respond to that?
Well, first of all, when you get into the predictive sciences like astrology, numerology, those are calculated, okay? Those are sciences. It may not be what people study in school, but they are
traditional
sciences.
school.
Traditional school, yes, yeah. But they are sciences. And nowadays, alternative healers are very welcome and have become much more mainstream. I'm also a clinical hypnotherapist too. So anybody that works holistically is now a lot more mainstream, whether it's acupuncture, acupressure, herbalists, chiropractors who were called, quacks.
Yeah,
years
absolutely.
ago. I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, these are more readily accepted because as we have gone into what we know now in the 2000s as the Aquarian Age, we're much more open to alternative things.
The age of Aquarius is here and upon us. Nick Newmont from the Newmont Center in Agoura Hills, California, our in-studio guest and co-host for the day, along with, of course, the insane Daryl Wayne. We're going to have an opportunity to talk with Nick throughout the day, throughout the show today. When somebody comes to you, do they usually have a physical problem, a family problem, a mental issue, or all of the above?
Combinations, but also separate too. I don't present myself as I'm going to fix someone's physical body, because that's sort of a misrepresentation. Emotions and feelings are stored in the body, creating what we know to be body syndromes, and that's what I get to the bottom of. Now, when it comes to hypnosis that I use, hypnotherapy, a lot of what I work on with people is developmental, meaning they were conditioned in a certain way growing up. The mother was like this, and I'm talking even good stuff, and I'm not talking about, abusive things. The mother was like this, you take on those belief systems. The father's like this, you take on those belief systems. And so what I do is get in there and what it's called rewriting the subconscious script. And so
start writing. You want a computer to do that? Type away. We
sure.
both,
Why not?
We could use that. So in rewriting that script, you can help change the direction that somebody's life is going in.
Exactly, because their subconscious has taken on these belief systems, and therefore they behave according to the belief systems. I can do that. I can't do that. I can't be successful. And I'm not saying people go around saying, I can't be successful. It's a belief system of limitation, lack and limitation. And therefore people will project lack, need, or desperation, which is, by the way, what you were saying earlier, those psychic vampires.
That's what they're doing.
But when a person is open to change, which is huge, because you can't work on the subconscious unless the conscious agrees to it. Like if I said to you about something, okay, we're going to change this, and you said, oh, no, you're not. Game over.
Right. Not gonna happen. You have to be open. And that's what we do here on Late Night Health. We're open to explore different kinds of health issues. And when we come back in just a couple of moments, I want to talk about how to stay healthy from your standpoint and from a mental standpoint. And it occurred to me that a lot of people with intuitive abilities who recognize it at an early age come from a family of people like that. Your family had that?
Telling dreams, but they were afraid of them.
Got it.
I'm the first one to use what we have.
I mean, you would know something like somebody was passing or...
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Okay, this is Late Night Health. I'm Mark Allen. The insane Daryl Wayne is here. Hello, Daryl.
Hey, Mark and Nick.
Hello.
And we've got Nick, of course. When we come back with Nick, we will continue. In a little bit, we're also going to spend some time with Stephanie Marengo. She's a medical doctor and the co-author of Your Body and the Stars. We're going to do that because Daryl's birthday was this month, and mine is too.
Last month.
Oh, June. You're a June moon child.
Bug.
A June bug.
June bug.
You're a June bug, and I'm a moon bug. All right, Late Night Health continues. Visit us at latenighthealth.com, latenighthealth.com.
The show continues in a moment.